Hello, welcome to Highways News. This is Kranti Muddam. Bubble flights marks a comeback of international travel to and from India. In an effort to open up more flights, India has struck bilateral air bubble arrangements allowing travel to and fro from countries including Germany, the US, UK, Canada, UAE and France. The GMR operating Hyderabad International Airport says reception of direct flights to UK begins again under air travel bubble arrangements between India and UK governments. There will be weekly 4 passenger flights operating by British Airways from Hyderabad a day go. Qatar Airways will begin daily Boeing 7879 commercial repatriation flights from 18/8 to 31/8, part of travel bubble between India and Qatar signed recently. Bookings are now open. Reportedly, the air bubble between India and Canada is now operational, with the national carriers of both the nations all gearing up to restore travel between the countries. Referring to the development, the Director General of Directorate General of Civil Aviation (DGCA) stated that as per the bubble agreement, any Indian holding any kind of valid visa can now travel to Canada, the United Kingdom, United States, France, Germany and United Arab Emirates. Canada is the largest addition to the list, as India managed to form air bubbles or similar arrangements with other countries, such as the United Kingdom, United States, Germany and France. India has also set up bilateral travel arrangements with 7 countries so far, along with the Maldives and the country United Arab Emirates, also brought under these so-called air corridors. Lufthansa Group expressed confidence that the air travel demand to and from India remains high despite the COVID-19 lockdown disruption, as it welcomed the bilateral air bubble agreement which allowed Germany's largest airline to resume flights from India last week. Although these air bubbles ensure that people will now be allowed to travel abroad or visit India, they will still need to undergo mandatory tests and quarantine rules set by their destination countries. There is also good news for those wanting to travel to the UAE, as according to a new rule, Indians with valid UAE visas can travel to the country now. The COVID-19 pandemic had put a pause to air travel for a long time, and Indians were not permitted to travel to the UAE, even without a tourist visa. Now, Pawan Kumar, the ambassador of India to the UAE, tweeted saying that both Indians can now fly to the UAE with any type of valid visa. Transport bubbles on air travel arrangements or temporary arrangements between 2 countries aimed at restarting commercial passenger services when regular international flights are suspended as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic. They are reciprocal in nature, meaning airlines from both countries enjoy similar benefits. Before making a reservation in the flights being operated under the above arrangements, the passengers must confirm that they would be allowed entry into the destination country. The entire aviation industry must adapt to a new normal. The pandemic offers our industry a unique opportunity to recalibrate, to question the status quo, and instead of striving from growth at any price, to create value in sustainable and responsible way. As one of the Europe's largest airlines, the group is seeing the first signs of recovery on some routes during what is summer holiday period in Europe, is keen to highlight the safety aspect of flying. Still again, there is no safer way to travel than on an aircraft. Thank you for watching Highways News.